Yeah, good games with it, wasn't it? Super Mario.
Mario Bros. Super Mario was released in Super Nintendo.
I haven't got me bloody glasses. I can't bring no glasses. Big glasses, you know.
It's resin, yeah, but it's special.
Oh, is it?
Robin, silent with a brick water.
Jack Skellington.
No, you're not saying that one.
Don't tell me that. My missus does
Christmas present, but
Yeah,
I
lovely.
usually get excited.
They're all mint condition as well. Boy, reckons they do 40, 45 online.
Double Dragon, Mystical, Mario Bros.
Or you could pick, and I could give you one of the best games you ever got.
What's that one? Intrigued. What's that? Whoa.
You're not wearing those. I am.
Welcome, my name's Scott from Marathon Gaming. Marathon Gaming YouTube channel is for all things retro gaming up until the current Nintendo Switch. I'm back today with a fantastic boot sale pickup video, and as you can see from the footage from the actual secret location boot sale, I'd like to add, it was bloody insane, it was incredible. Long story short, we was visiting a auntie, big up the Auntie Cleo, over in Devon. We just went to a boot sale she recommended, as it was a bank holiday one, a special one. Which doesn't happen there regularly, only on the bank holiday weekends, and hasn't been one due to other reasons and COVID etc. for quite a while. Wasn't expecting to see any retro. Thought I'd pick up an old record player. Wasn't expecting to see anything retro gaming, I should say. I thought it'd be more vintage, and weren't really sure what sort of collectors would be down there. But as you can see, there's some fantastic stuff. So I'm going to go through that with you guys right now. As I go through each item, I'm going to show you what the prices are for those things on CEX or on eBay, so we can compare and see how much of a good deal and bargains we actually got. First thing I want to cover is the Xbox 360 games. You probably saw some really good games sitting in there, some of the actual Call of Duty like Black Ops titles and some other games, as I don't know if you could hear from the footage, but those games were basically £1 each maximum. So obviously once you got some together, he was doing it slightly less, you know, maybe 80p or whatever. So I've paid no more than £1 for those Xbox 360 games. I picked up 10 here. There was, like I said, I thought I was going to take them all, because there was games there which you could buy for £1, trade straight into CEX for £3, £4 and so on. But they were all complete, which I was quite shocked by. But the ones I left, the discs were a bit scratched, and I had so much to pick up, I thought I'd come back to them later, but I spent more than I was expecting to spend. So I'll jump straight into them. First one, probably the one of the only losses from them. Also what I did is I picked up games just that I would want, because I do collect for the 360. I don't have a massive area allocated. I get a game if I want to check it out. I play it for myself. If I like it, I keep it. If not, I move it on and trade it in. So I have two things in my mind. First thing is this worth more to trade in than it is to buy now? If it's worth, you know, say it trades in £3 and I can buy it for £1, it's a no-brainer. If there's not much money to be made in it, then I'll just make sure it's something I'm happy to play with first. So Grand Theft Auto Episodes from Liberty City. I picked that one up just for myself because I haven't got it, but it doesn't trade in relatively well. Like I said, I put a screenshot in straight up there, so I don't think that was necessarily a win financially. Another game which I wanted to check out for myself. Again, guys, these are all completely complete. Driver San Francisco. I love the original Driver and Driver 2 over on the PS1. I do own those and I love them, and I didn't realise they carried on. So every day is a school day. So I picked up Driver. Show you Liberty City as well, so you can see that they are all complete. Another one, Lost Planet 3. I think generally all of these trade in for a lot more, you know, triple for what I picked up. Some of them, there's even a couple in there which are like £6 and £8. Again, all lovely and complete. I hadn't played this myself. It looked quite interesting. It's like a survival horror game. I don't know if it's to do with the actual... There is like a... I think I've got one on the Wii from this... Is it, no, Lost Space I'm thinking. I don't know if it's the same to do with it. Maybe it is, yeah, Capcom. Lost Planet 3. But again... If it trades in more than what I bought it for, and I haven't got it, so I thought definitely check them out. These sniper games, again, they're all complete. There was a few of those there. I don't think these particularly trade in much more than what I got them for, but I thought I'd check them out for myself. Sniper Elite 3. Here's another one I was just quite interested for. I think this is something like, I don't know, can't remember what it trade. I'll show you up there. Sega game, full auto. I love Destruction Derby 2 on the PS1. Not a big fan of Vigilante 8 or Carmageddon, but I love Twisted Metal. I'm currently playing on the Switch, guys. Got to check it out. Wrecked. I haven't showed it in any videos yet, or a pickup video, but I've been playing it loads. It's cross-platform. It's on PS4. We on PS4? PS5, aren't we? And whatever the new Xbox is. But yeah, it's on the Switch. Go check out Wrecked if you like your demolition and destruction games. But yeah, that looked awesome. Full auto, so I thought I'd pick that up. I've got another, what is it called? There is an Xbox game or a 360 game. Crash, I think it's called, isn't it? I haven't checked that one out yet either. Another sniper title, Ghost Warrior. Again, I was happy to pick this up without doing any research in front of him, because I thought I'd play it for myself anyway. But yeah, that's in, you can't see, but that's actually in lovely condition, the box for that one. Here's one which I'd never really see out in the wild, and I was quite surprised. So this one was a bit of a loss. Young Justice Legacy. I don't normally come across that. I don't know why I haven't come across it. Don't know whether it's a good game. I'll give it a go for myself. But I thought, pick that up, and I thought, oh, I bet that one trades in well. So I don't really, you know, superheroes, don't see much of it. But no, it doesn't at all. It's probably the biggest flop out of the pile. But as you can see, I'm putting the prices up. Some of them are absolute bargains. This is the only one of the Call of Duties, basically, which wasn't scratch to fuck. But, yeah, I'll just play a bit of that for myself and then move it on to whoever wants it. That £10 CEX sticker is definitely an old one, because it's not anywhere near as much as that. Left 4 Dead 2. This is one that, like I said, there was a few which were, like I said, I paid no more than £1, maybe 80p or 50p, some of them once bundled together. There are a couple there which are £4, £6. I think this might be towards £6 or £8, just traded in on credit alone. And I have got this. I've got Left 4 Dead, I've got Left 4 Dead 2. So I will literally just trade that straight in, which is like, you know, 5, 6, 7 or 8 times the money I got it for. So yeah, I mean, that whole, I wanted to pick up all the games, like I said, but they were, some of them were scratched. I thought, oh, I could take a bin, see if I can get them cleaned. But at the end of the day, I spent a lot more than I was expecting. So I wasn't expecting to find so many great goodies. Another sniper game. I just want to try it for myself. I saw them all come out on the 360 and I just never got round to buying them. I think they've done them on the Switch as well, came back out digitally. I'm not sure. Actually, I think they did come out physically. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple, I can't remember off the top of my head, you'll see up here. But yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 was a real good trade-in. But like I said, all the games really were all for myself to play anyway. But I know I can trade the whole bundle in and get, you know, collectively probably triple the money what I've paid for the lot in the first place. So really can't complain with that. Some really good deals there. Here's a couple of random ones. These are from the bundle, the consoles you saw. He wanted quite good, quite good prices. He wanted quite high prices for those. So I didn't really want to take a risk on it. It wasn't really worth it. It weren't much in it to be made unless I was buying something for myself, which I wasn't. I've got plenty of Mega Drives, got plenty of PlayStations. I've got a 360, so it really wasn't really worth it. Just don't know if it's all working. And the games that came with it were quite mediocre. There was 2 titles I wanted to check out. There was a Worms title and another game off the top of my head, which looked quite interesting, but they weren't necessarily big hitters. Just something I hadn't seen for a while. He had some VHS there as well. Now, I picked these 2 up just because it's Pokemon. If you see anything Pokemon, I mean, the DVDs probably go for a lot more, but they're obviously, you can't go wrong if you see something Pokemon. You know you can probably sell it for more than you've got it for. And these, again, were like 50p or £1. Might have been £1 for 2 or something. I've had a little look on eBay, pop it up there. I think one's only worth a few quid, and the other one you might get, you know, between 5 and a tenner for. So again, I could easily, you know, triple plus my money, put them straight on eBay. But because it's VHS and it's Pothbond, they might look good just to chuck on the shelf for a little while, see if anything changes in the market value. But I'll just end up probably selling them. I know Miso Retro Games in Barleylands does trade VHS, so it might be that I'll just trade them in there towards something that I want. Couple of PlayStation games. You probably saw there was some good PlayStation games there. A lot of them I had. Again, this guy was doing really good pricing and everything. He didn't particularly know. Wasn't necessarily ripping him off because he was looking. His son was with him and he was looking up while I was negotiating how much things were worth. But he was a real, you know, he's a real dealer's man. So once you've made a deal, he was happy with it. So I'll show you what I mean. Big box game, Wing Commander. Just got this because I was interested in it for myself. There's 2 big box games I'm going to show you. Originally, I think he was just doing them for. I think the PlayStation games again were only like a couple of quid each, and then the big box ones he was going to do them both for like a £5, and I ended up having to give him a few quid more than that. Again, I just hadn't seen this. It's a multi-disc game. And he just thought, oh, multi-disc means more games, I suppose, is a way of looking at it. It's all there. I haven't really seen much of it. It doesn't go for... looks like real, you know, like real acting. What do you call it? FMV? Is that what it's called? But yeah, I just hadn't seen anything about that. I haven't seen this big box game out anywhere in any of the retro gaming shops that I go to. So I thought I'll just check it out, play it for myself. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily trade in well, but it's just something you don't come across every day. So guys, let me know. Have you played Wing Commander 4? Does that ring any bells? Now here's a game I've got, and this is why I just had to grab it. And I said, all right, I'll give you a £5 for those 2. And then he started looking up how much it was, and I think I didn't give him more than a tenner. I don't know if it's 7 or 8. I might have given him. I think I gave him a tenner for both of these. But I was picking up other stuff from him. Like I said, I've got so many different games and bundles from this one particular guy. So most of the transactions was done with this fella. I saw Metal Gear Solid. I've got this already. I know how much it sort of trades in for, so I was happy when he said get both of these for a £5, because I thought that probably trades in for more than a £5. It doesn't. That's what I was thinking. I knew this would be worth, you know, you could probably trade it straight in for 15 quid. I opened it to see if it's all there. Not only is it immaculate, guys. Yes, it's immaculate. The Silent Hill demo's in there. So straight away, that was when I went, all right, and I think I said I'll give you a tenner for them. So yeah, so this is absolutely immaculate condition, that manual. All the discs are there. I think this guy must do house clearances, because all the stuff there, he was a reseller, but he had no idea how much it was worth. He's got some, you know, he had everything from Atari up until, yeah, 360, PS3 example. But he didn't know much about the game. He knew some, like his son was saying, oh, Castlevania, have we got any of those? So he was aware of some expensive games, but yeah, this, I'll put it up there, guys. This was definitely the deal of the century, deal of the day. I say that. I've got another absolute fantastic. It was so good. The stuff we got, absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid. I think that trades in for 25 quid. So like I said, it made so much fucking. If we wanted to trade everything in, made so much money just on tradings alone. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably keep the Silent Hill demo version. I've got Silent Hill. I don't know why I'm going to play a demo. It's just something cool, and I'll probably get rid of my Metal Gear Solid game and swap that over. Might have to have a chat with Mitch at Retro Rummage actually, because it might be something that he's looking for, Metal Gear Solid, and I could do him a good deal. I could give it to him for the same price I trade it in, because he'd only end up spending a lot more than that, so that sorts us both out, I suppose. So Mitch, if you're watching, get in contact with me if you need Metal Gear Solid, brother. Now here's one. You sort of footage of me walking away with the box. Atari 2600. Now, I've got 2600, 2600 Junior. I've got like 3 of these kicking around. I love my Atari. I'm struggling with the Spectrum, the Commodore 64, getting good picture, etc. I've still got the Dragon set up. I play the Atari loads. Absolutely love it. I love my arcade classics. But yeah, I like playing Donkey Kong on the arcade and on 2600, believe it or not. Now I got this just purely I thought I could probably just sell it straight away. So yeah, it's in its original box, not in fantastic condition, of course, because it's, let's be honest, It's from the 80s. Don't know when it came out, to be fair. So he was selling basically the Atari with a few mediocre games, and he wanted like 40 quid for it. I said to him, look, I picked up an Atari on its own, like 25 quid I think recently. So he was like, oh, so I was like, what's your bottom price? And he managed to get down to 28 quid. Fair enough, it came with some games. And then he showed me some rare games. And I'm going to go through these with you guys now. Some of these games are worth, 15 quid on their own, 10 quid for. All of them are over a fiver. So he basically took out the games which sell for well over a fiver, but he didn't know. He just said they go for fiver plus. I looked them up. I've screenshot, I've put them all up here. Some of them are 10, 15 quid on their own. So just on the games, there's a couple of games, just the two, selling one or two of the games gets back your money for the bundle anyway. But I don't have any of these games, so I thought I'd get them to check them out for myself. There is a picture of a game. I didn't bother adding it to the bundle, because what I did, I ended up getting the better games added to the bundle and getting a final price of everything. I think we agreed £40, which is fantastic. He was trying to get 40 quid for the console in the box with just a few mediocre games. So I managed to get that down to, like £28 or 26 quid he wanted. And then I added all the extra better games, the rarer games, more expensive games in, and picked up 40 quid. But yeah, so it's just that one game you see as a footage cut off. That one game can sell on eBay for 50 quid on its own. It's quite rare. I don't know much about the game. I haven't really played it on there. I've heard of it. Pretty sure it's an arcade game as well. But I just, white label. Is it white label or black label? White label, I think it was. But I just picked up so much from him, and he wanted to sell that on eBay. I thought I'd let him get his money where his money's due, if you know what I mean. Because we already made fantastic deals with him. And like I say, the Metal Gear Solid, when his son looked up how much it was, we already done the deal, and he went, no, the deal's a deal. So he was a real good, he was an honest man. So the Atari's in there, guys. You probably saw it from the footage anyway. But yeah, it's in there, 2600. Don't normally have to worry too much about these old consoles working. Unlike the modern ones, these old consoles are so much simpler, the technology. Not a lot goes wrong on them. Every time I pick up a 2600, I think I'm taking a punt. They always work. Same with the old stuff. Commodore 6, they all seem to have power to them straight away. I'm going to go through the games with you guys. River Raid 2. Again, some of these games trade in for like 15 quid alone. So yeah, get straight away money back. Moonsweeper. I don't have any of these. I've got, Roadrunner, Donkey Kong, Cuba, Space Invaders, Freeway, Adventure ET. I only got like a handful of games. Grand Prix. Some of them, I'll play them all, and if I don't like them, so I'm going to do, my high score challenge is coming to an end, so we're going to do the final, which is going to be a big episode. It's going to take a lot of time filming it. I don't want to reveal what we're doing, but yeah, the final of the high score challenge for the trophy that's sitting over there with all the YouTubers. I'm going to sort that out, and then the next competition I think I'm going to do is an Atari 2600 high score challenge with some of the guys. I really enjoy it, just doing some of the games and talking to some of the other guys who are collecting and playing that. So yeah, Laser Gates, I'll play these, and then if I don't like them, I'll get rid of them. A few of them are classics I've got to keep, like Mario Bros. Obviously complete different to the Mario Brothers that you're used to, and the Mario games. Galaxia, again my arcade top 25 list, that's got to be coming out soon, that video that I'm doing. And yeah, some of these games do feature in that top 25 list. Here's another very collectible cart, Obelix, and from the Obelix and Asterix, or whatever it's called, another really good collectible game. Centipede, some real classics in here. My friend Rob absolutely loves this, Mr. Do, so I can't wait to play that with him. Another classic, but probably not really for me, Double Dragon. Some people go mad for that, but yeah, not really for me, Double Dragon. I prefer some of the other beat 'em ups, but again, that'll be revealed in the arcade top 25 video. So yeah, all of those games, as you can see from the prices up there, some of them, go for quite a bit of money. So I could sell half the games, and then basically the whole bundle of Atari stuff is definitely free. So yeah, I could just, like I said, I could trade it. I could trade a lot of them in. So I'll probably keep trading the console and keep the games that I want, and then I'll definitely make the money back and more, and end up with games for free and all my money back. The Xbox 360 games, all of this pile, like I said, that's all completely you know, I could trade them all straight in and get all my money back and much more. But there's a few there I'm definitely going to trade in, so I don't need Left 4 Dead 2. I know it trades in high comparison to what I've got. The others, I'll give them a play. Guys, if you need any of these games, let me know, because I'm only going to trade them in for what they're worth. So if it's a bargain for you guys, I'm happy to help out. Again, if you are collecting Pokemon stuff, I'm happy to move these on, but I'll hold on to them if not. And then Metal Gear Solid, these, yeah, I mean, that definitely, let's just have another look at that. Come on, guys. With the Silent Hill there. So, yeah, I mean, I was struggling what to call this video. Do I call it Easy Money, Quadruple Money? What do I call it? But, yeah, Bargain to the Century. It's definitely a secret boot sale for me, because we literally was having a few glasses of wine, a couple of beers the night before, thinking of what to do, and then, yeah, we got up and decided to go down the boot sale, and I'm bloody glad I went there, because what fantastic bargains we got. But let me know in the comments, guys, if there's anything in that footage you think I should have checked out or think I've missed, if there's any things you think I should have put down, things I should have picked up, and is there any games here that you'd be interested in, or games that you like, I've got hit that nostalgia nerve for you. I'm Scott from Marathon Gaming. Please make sure you check out all the videos, all the back catalogue, get involved, and leave a little like and a comment, and do me a massive favour, if you can, subscribe, because generally 50% of the people that will go and watch this video won't be subscribers. So if you can, hit that subscribe button. It costs nothing to you, it's absolutely free, but it means that you'll get those notifications when I upload a video, and you'll be aware of it. So I'll speak to you guys very soon. Have a great day. Cheers. I'm Mario. And I am the Hedgehog. And today, with this...